everyone. So today I'm gonna have to discuss about things that I hate or probably things that I just struggle with being asexual. So let's go. The first thing in general, people telling me that I'm broken and I need to be fixed because I'm asexual, and like it's not normal, that you're not sexually attracted to anyone, which is what if I'm not sexually attracted to anyone? I mean, what's the point, this world, being super sexual. Tell people that, I don't really find anyone attractive sexually. I can find them aesthetically attractive, but I'm not drawn to people because they're hot or sexy or whatever like that. But I am drawn to people on their personalities and mostly how they dress, how, the color of their hair, their style, their haircut. But I'm never in my life I felt that I'm into someone because they are sexually attractive. I think people pressures asexuals from a very young age that, you don't like anyone, like who is your, who do you find hot or whatever. Well, I don't. I can tell you who I find beautiful, handsome, something like that, but I really don't find anyone hot. Like, I can say that, yeah, she has a great body, but I'm not attracted to them sexually, if you know what I mean. So I think it's really important that kids or teens like me will not be pressured into liking someone just because they're hot. And I think it's really also important that asexuality will be valid. Like, it's just normal, it's valid. Don't don't make other people feel pressured that they have to like someone because they're not, because we're not, because we don't find people, we're not attracted to people sexually, and that's it. Okay, this one is really, I don't know, I really hate this one. Like, some people actually told me that, why don't you have sex, and then after that you're gonna know if you're really asexual. I'm like, what? Okay, here's the thing. Asexual people is not attracted to, like, you know because of their body, because they're hot, whatever. I don't even use the word hot to, like, describe someone that I would probably like. It's like, it's mostly like, I like his personality, I like her personality, or I just kind of think she's cute, but it's never like on the sexual side, something like that. And people pushing other asexuals to actually have sex, it's like telling like a lesbian, to have do the deed with a guy, although obviously she doesn't want to. And then it's like pushing gay people to do the deed with a girl when he's clearly not attracted to girls. That's how it feels like to us asexuals, being pressured to do the deed just because we're not attracted. So this is a real sexual orientation because we're not attracted sexually in anyone. Okay, this one is really kind of insensitive if you say to another people, just like a kid, because you're not open to the mature world, to the adult world, which is doing it. And it's like, well, not all asexuals are the same. Some asexual may, come to a point that they will try it because they really love the person or something like that. But the main point is in default, okay? Asexuals just don't actively search for someone to have sex with, something like that. So I hope you're getting my point. We're not actively looking, we're not even like in search for that, and telling us that we're like kids and we're not, we didn't matured just because we're not constantly thinking about it like you guys do. I don't know, I just I don't know what to say to you guys, but there are more important things, there are more interesting things than having to thinking of doing those, like, you know have a hobby, be busy with life, have a job, and those are the things that interest me. So I'm just not thinking about it as much as you do. Okay, a lot of people are like making or trying to, lure asexuals, like make them sexual. Like, oh, I can change her, or I can change him to being a normal person, is what they say. So they will do all these antics, and they will try to just do everything on their hands, so that they can say, see, you're normal, you're not asexual. But like, you are just forced to do that because they've been, you know feeding it in you, and trying to, to get you into that state of mind, or, peer pressure, something like that. So that's one of the things I really hate. Like, they don't respect people who are asexuals. Like, they're like, I can fix her, or I can fix him mentality, which is like, no, we don't need fixing. Thank you very much. So lastly, I'm gonna say that there's just almost like a few to no representation of asexuals on I don't know, movies, films, kind of like that. Well, there are a few, but how often do you see asexuals being represented on your favorite TV show, or anime, or cartoons, whatever? Like, it's always like the main character always had to be with someone. There's almost no representation of asexuals, and now they're making memes about us, and making jokes that we're like aliens or plants or whatever. Well, I don't know, whatever you you say, we're still not going to change our preference, like, that doesn't help, okay? So and the funny thing about this is that there is Pride Month, yeah, and there's a march, and there's like little to no asexuals representation, because there's this issue within the community, like, they don't even support asexuals. What? So that's how minority asexuals are. Like, even inside the lgbtqa, which is asexual, we're not even supported. Like, there are just so few people who go to the march with a asexual flag, or just try to vocalize their thoughts, their experience in being asexual. But nowadays, it's good that I see more people are speaking out about their experiences about being asexual, the struggles of being asexual. So I think that's it. As for me, I got a lot of experiences and trauma on people of trying to force me on things that I don't want to do, because I'm asexual, and basically disrespecting me, seriously disrespecting me of my sexuality, just because they don't see any people who are like me who is like asexual. So when one there's this one YouTuber, Jaden Animations, where she created an animation about being asexual and aromantic. I just really like resonated with that video because I'm Arrow Ace also. So I was just so thankful that she created that video, and it inspired me to be more vocal about my sexuality. So yeah, if you're asexual, don't let anyone pressure you into forcing things and doing things. Just because everyone does it, it doesn't mean that you should too, because you have your own preference, you have your own feelings if you like it or not. Always put yourself first, and they cannot do anything if there is consent. So always put it in mind. I'm really proud of you for coming out as a sexual, and I think that's it. Those are the struggles and things I hate